Greetings, it's me, FireB,
And Magey.
and welcome back, Ebe. It's been a little bit, but
Yeah.
despite getting an ending, not quite done with this. A little bit extra. Sorry, I cut you off.
Sorry, yeah. I was just gonna say we got a bit, life happens.
Yeah, life happens.
And we've both been a little bit busy lately, which is an explanation for the slight, what's the opposite of influx? Unflux? Outflux of videos?
Lack.
Yeah.
We'll get our productivity up at some point. Anyways, we're starting off with the title screen. Show a little bit something. Now, going through our various save files, and you'll see here on file 7 that there's a plus on it. And that's the file for if you continue at the end. But you'll see a file 8 that's at chapter 5 that has both pluses on Ebe and Gary. This is a file for a special little endgame dungeon. New game plus only thing. I should state off the bat here that I didn't actually play through again. I got the save file from one of our commenters, Sim Racing, so thank you very much. Very useful.
Yes, for helping us with that bit.
And it's right here. Literally right across from the point. It's actually pretty neat.
Oh, I don't remember seeing that there before.
Exactly, it wasn't. As far as I know, this particular save is after a Promise of Reunion ending and is on the track for a Promise of Reunion. And has most of them actually talked, has most of the portraits seen by Gary.
Now, I wonder, did German Sim Racing actually, play through the whole game just to give us a save file? Because if so, bravo.
From what I could... It seemed like it, perhaps. It's black outside. But that's something that only they can actually tell us.
Yes, that is true.
Also, these pamphlets don't actually say what the controls are. I don't know if I checked them earlier. But it's pitch black outside. And I can't interact with it.
And is that the only way to get this bit? Is to do a Promise of Reunion and be completely on the track?
No.
Oh, okay.
The way that you get this, before I walk in here, is it doesn't matter what ending. As long as it's not a bad ending, when you get to the end of the game, when you go through the ending, it'll basically be like, do you want to save your progress including what portraits you've seen? And then it gives you a save file at the, essentially lets you restart the game, but it's technically New Game Plus. Now, as far as I know, the only thing that actually changes in New Game Plus, and this is something that was only added in, I believe, the most recent version, is this extra dungeon. The only thing that's actually added, I believe.
Another thing, the fact that it is a too wide staircase bothers me because you can't go down the middle perfectly.
Yeah.
There's no way to go down the middle. It's like, ugh.
That's about the closest to looking at it.
Nope. Well,
actually, that's an interesting thing to note. Eep walks on the left side of a space.
What?
Like, look here. Next to the wall. Almost next to the middle. It's just a little bit not quite in the middle of the tile.
Okay, go back
a little bit towards the left. What?
No, I was just saying go back to the right side. Yeah. I can't really tell the difference, to be totally honest.
I can see a little bit of a difference. Anyways, this is all very dark. And also...
the music is a little discordant.
A little dissonant, yeah. But very, soft. I'm actually going to turn it up. Is this an endless staircase? Is
Nope,
this like
that's the
another
bottom.
Super Mario 64 thing? Oh,
Except down. Endlessly walking down.
there's no water in the base.
Hmm.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna get spooked again.
I
I can
can't
already
wait.
tell.
The
It,
walls are pitch black.
yeah. Like, it's been long enough that I've lost some of the built-up kind of immunity to the spookiness. So, there will be more of me being jumpy for those of you that are into that.
You have
Oh,
lost your desensitization.
wait a minute.
There wasn't a window in that room. Was
No,
there?
there wasn't. But do you
Can you go
recognize
back
this
in?
room?
Okay. Oh, the staircase gone.
Staircase is indeed gone. There's still no water in the base. But do you recognize this particular room?
Vaguely.
Do you recognize it from episode 4?
Vaguely.
It's a different color. There's different music.
But
This
it's a
is
very similar
very
room.
familiar to me.
Well, I say we go read that sign first.
Yes, I believe that's a good idea. Vase full of water. Not gonna place because
Nah.
we're at full health, and that's a one-time use only vase. You and the rose are unified. You must know the weight of life.
Yes, this
Harry,
is the same room.
when the rose wilts, so too will you rot away.
Let's make a separate save here, I think. Yeah.
File 9.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, let's go check out the left first.
Well, I mean, the lady in blue is just faceless. A window.
We can try.
The lady in blue.
Oh,
Oh.
she didn't.
Oh.
Oh.
I jumped.
You
I'll admit it.
jumped.
I'll admit it.
It red paint. I keep calling it red paint when it's obviously implied to be
Red
blood.
fluid.
See, it says red
leaks
fluid.
outside the window. That
See,
wasn't there. How does the geometry of this place even work?
red paint. That's what it is. Did you hear a noise? Maybe it was just the door closing.
No, you might have heard the very beginning of this song.
Ah, yes.
It starts off
That
with
hand
some
looks a little
tapping
deformed.
stuff. Like it starts off like tapping on a pot or something. Yeah, that's some dissonant drum. Concealed secret. Yeah, I don't like this music. Déjà vu. Ha!
I feel like I've seen this painting before. Whoa! What the fuck?
I don't like this music.
It's a sleeping snake. Snakes.
Do you like this music?
Not particularly.
Yeah, that dinging. It's not I'm a fan of. A spectacle of blood. Hey.
It's a white ant. Or I'm a white ant. Sorry. Can't cross this hole. I want to go home. And dancing roses.
Oh? A giant?
You don't say. A snake sure is big. Let's not wake it up.
We can't actually cross it.
Nope. How are we supposed to
stop
get through if we
chiming.
can't wake it up?
Really creepy. Stop chiming, please. Can't cross this hole in the floor. Alright, so I guess the only way to go is to the right.
Guess so.
Look at that painting in the middle of that area.
Pretty
Wild.
crazy. I thought the same thing.
There's more outside of the canvas than there is inside.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like there was something inside that burst out of canvas. Doesn't it look like something like two
But
circles?
there's also like painting
burst
bits around it.
True.
Well,
Right.
there's more of the snake outside of the painting than inside.
True.
There's a steaming cup of something.
A painting of balls in a red frame. A painting of a book in a blue frame. Hey, that's my kind of painting. Everyone goes to sleep at night. Huh.
I also heard a ruffle of papers.
Yeah, as if flipping a page.
Painting of a shark in a yellow frame. The head of a shark.
Painting of tea in a violet frame. It gives off the smell of tea.
Ah, so it's tea. It smells wonderful, but do you think this is such a tease? If only this were real tea. We'll try reaching in the painting and getting it.
A painting of a hole in the ground in a green frame. Eh? It looks like it can be taken off the wall.
Sure.
Oh, maybe this is where the white ant has to go. Maybe we put it down in the middle to cross the gap, and then it gets to go back home.
Oh. Hopefully so.
Maybe.
I'd like it to be a nice resolution like that.
I'll leave it, though. Is there anything else to do in this room? No. We have to take this. Which, actually, interestingly enough, last time we had to remove a painting to put it down on a hole in the ground. Well, it was technically the eyes, but they slid down on their own. Last time we removed one and placed it was with the painting of the ant, I recall.
Yes, the black ant.
That the mannequin stepped on and fell through.
Yes.
Because they are heavier than we.
Well,
and there was the Déjà vu painting.
We also mucked up the painting a little bit by walking over it.
By running over it, really.
True.
Something tells me we may have to move at a moderate pace. Obtained the anthill painting. Okay. Hey. Sir?
I don't think they changed.
Goes to sleep at night. Actually, everyone goes to sleep at night.
That could be a clue.
The
for
shark.
later.
Or not the shark.
Ah.
It's considered night in here.
Because look at that painting. To the left.
Yeah, I was just looking at
the
that,
moon
actually.
and the stars.
I bet those dancing roses, though. They're
And
just going at it.
I don't know if I'm misseeing, but it looks like a red and a blue rose.
Yes, they are. Technically, it's not quite red. That's a...
Yeah. It's more of a
It's a
pinkish
pinkish thing. You can't cross this hole. We'll leave it be.
Hey, that's my home. Put it down for me.
Sure. Laid the anthill painting over the hole.
Oh, there's a way back now. I'll go home then.
That's a nice touch. Eve actually turned it towards the ant when it... at that point.
I like that.
And stepped out of the way.
Hey.
Oh. I should have... Okay.
Oh, I don't think it hurts the painting.
No, but do you hear that thunking sound?
Yeah.
Makes me think that I'm gonna fall through. Hard to wake man. I didn't know that they made a portrait of you. Stubborn twins. Oh.
Well then.
Alright. I'll be honest. Didn't see that coming.
That flower did not want you to go through there.
No, it actually trapped me.
I was wondering why you just stood there and took it.
I saw a little vine come out or something. Oh, I see. You see that little bit at the top where it's like two little things. You can see it on the left side of the red rose. That's what reached out and grabbed us. While it turned out
so I guess if
that
you go to the left of the red rose,
the same thing probably happens. Yes.
Yeah. No need to read them again.
In case looking at them triggers a flag.
True.
That doesn't actually come off the wall till you talk to the ant.
Huh. I just figured that out when it didn't pop up. So I was like, huh.
A white ant, it can't cross this hole. I want to go home.
That's interesting that you had to talk to the ant.
It looks like it can be taken
first.
off the wall. I kind of think the ant ought to be a little bit larger because it's like a single pixel.
I think it is just 1 pixel. Luckily, it kind of stands out against this brown background.
I think whenever you pick up the anthill painting, the ant is always in the same place. It's always in that corner right there.
Perhaps. Yes, actually. I
when
think
we
you're
left
right.
the room, it was nowhere near there, but coming back here, it was. Can I come across Mr. Ant?
I think you should go save first in case we get murdered again.
That's actually a decent concept.
I mean, there's any number of things that could murder us here.
Wrong.
As far as we're aware.
Alright, so this is the picture of Magey.
Yep.
These are the stubborn twins. And there's another save point over here. I don't like how there's multiple save points in one place. That tells me that there will be something that will trap me over here.
Yeah.
A place out of reach.
Can't really tell what's going on in that painting.
In what?
That one.
This one?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It looks almost like it's a bag behind something, but I think it's supposed to be like a lake or something. But it's out of reach because it's behind a fence.
A fence? That's what I thought.
That looks like hearts.
That's also what I thought. A heart-shaped fence.
But like not properly a fence. It almost looks like it's like a window or like a balcony railing sort of thing.
Yeah.
Overlooking it that you can't get by.
Yes.
I have to say, this is actually really funny. We spend more time talking about the paintings in a video game about paintings than if we were to actually go to an actual art gallery.
Yeah, we'd probably just be like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, ordinarily it'd be like, oh, that's kind of neat. But here, I don't know, there's something about them that kind of grabs my attention half the time. Maybe because half of them are plot relevant.
I think part of it is the fact that we're trying to figure out what's on the painting itself because we can't even see it.
Light within the canvas. Oh. I don't like you at all. Stirred up.
Interesting.
A blank plate.
Is this a clock? I've never seen one so big. But it doesn't seem to work. I wonder what that black thing in the middle is.
Well, I wonder what it was. I think it's a hole.
Yeah.
Because it looks like something burst out of the canvas. Like the hands on the clock burst out of the canvas or something.
I'm not seeing a clock here. Sorry, I don't see a clock there. Oh.
What is that sound?
I do? No.
I don't want to deal with that yet.
Whoa, it's dark. It'd be dangerous to wander blindly through this. But times like these are why I have my lighter.
Also, times like Burning Mary. Times like those when you're going to get murdered by a palette knife. Why does a palette knife kill you? I don't know. They're not even supposed to be sharp, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, it's literally supposed to just be
Like,
like a spackle.
I mean, yeah, the edge is somewhat sharp so that you can actually get a good, thing of paint on it.
Hmm.
I may or may not have watched a fair bit of the Bob Ross streams, but like they're not sharp enough that you're like they're not sharp because otherwise you would slice through your canvas.
Right.
Yeah, they're purposely not sharp. So why would one of them kill us? Fuck if I know. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh. Hmm. Sorry, Eve. Looks like it ran out of oil. Actually, I'm pretty sure it runs on kerosene, not oil. We'll leave it for now. We wouldn't want to get ambushed here. Although if it's like a Zippo, then it runs... No, I think it still runs on kerosene.
I think it depends on where you get it from.
Which is a byproduct of oil.
True. Fit within the canvas. Can I take this canvas with me? There's a light within it. No?
I don't see a light there. It looks like a candle with a wick, but no.
I was going to say it looked like a bone sticking up out of the ground. I didn't see any wick.
Or alternately, a person wearing white robes.
Looking closer, yeah, I can see a little bit of a wick. It's not very visible against the dark background, though.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a bone sticking up out of the ground, and I was just like, Iris, what are you doing? Also, I don't trust this painting here. Because every time I pass it, I think it's going to reach out and stab us.
I bet that room becomes bright when it's daytime. Quote unquote, daytime.
Maybe. I was thinking that we would just take the painting of with the light in it in there.
Looks like we must go to this room. I think that might be the snake tail.
Yeah.
Interact with the snake tail.
It's actually twitching. And look, there's the ant over there, next to a key.
I already noticed all that.
What's the sound?
Well, like I said, I think it might be the snake tail.
Let's read this first.
To painting's my heart, to creation's my spirit. Sorry, I cut you off there.
I don't like the way that is. Like, yeah, I get it. He put his heart, his soul into his creations. But the way that's done, it feels like an invocation.
Mm-hmm.
Like the beginning of some sort of, to put it bluntly, spell, enchantment of some form.
Right.
It's a huge tail. Let's not pull it.
I don't think that would be the best course of action.
Doesn't seem wise.
Mm-mm. Can you
I still don't know
box?
I'm still trying to figure out what's making that sound.
Look, though, it's a painting of a white ant.
That doesn't look like an ant. I can't
That's
interact
a white
with the
ant.
box. There's a white ant, but I don't think that painting is of a white ant.
I do believe that it is, because it's exactly like the black ant painting. But just
I guess,
white.
but like that's ants are not quite that fat generally.
Well, no, but
Artist rendition, I suppose.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, are those
A sword?
arrows?
A knife? Something.
Collection.
What about that one painting?
I kind of didn't want to interact with it, to be quite honest.
Well, it's not causing the noise.
Mistake.
Making a mistake in a frame and giving it a title? Strange.
Like, it's the only painting we can interact with in this area, and the way these boxes are set up makes me think that we have to run. Because the way those boxes are set up, you can only escape the two ways, and both of them are kind of congested. So
That's
that
true.
if you get caught up on a box, well, okay, it's caught you.
Right. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be chasing us though, so.
Well, I'll be glad of that.
Ah, I see.
Are those? I can't tell.
I don't think those are arrows.
I think those might... They're pins.
Oh, they're push pins.
For, like, pinning a bug. Although, you wouldn't really want much of a head if you're pinning one of those. Because they'd get in the way. Do we want to brave it? Well, I mean, what am I saying? We really don't have much choice. Well, we can pull the snake tail, or we can try to brave the pins. Which one of these is less likely to get us killed?
Neither one.
I mean, yes, the snake is asleep, but I don't know very many ways of waking it up better than yanking on its tail.
That looks like a black rose.
Where are these coming from? Are they coming from off screen or are they dropping?
I'm not 100% sure. Ah.
Oh.
How does that even work?
Magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
Because...
I don't think it's actually possible for us to get through there without getting hit.
I don't think it is either.
I mean, I can give it a shot. We have a save. And if
True.
we die, who cares?
True.
Oh. What?
Oh!
Pieces of a black rose.
I was right, it was a black rose. Interesting.
Beyond Halcyon Sky. Actually, I've never been 100% certain as to whether that's pronounced Halcyon or Halcyon. I think it's Halcyon.
I have no idea.
I have the resources at my fingertips. Why not find out, actually? I am curious enough to look this up.
That is cheer.
Is indeed true.
I want to know what that little golden looking thing on the left is, though. It looks like...
It looks like a bird, because it looks like there's points that are flapping.
I thought so, too. But I don't see a head. Unless it's like the Triforce. Or the Hylian family crest. I mean, the royal family crest. In which the head is just the Triforce.
Could be. It arrives from a thing in Greek mythology, and refer to certain sorts of kingfishers, birds, old books and stuff.
I thought it was like a sort of...
bunch of places.
Magical entity or something. I don't know.
Well, the word itself means like
a...
bright, clear sort of thing, like with an understanding of happiness. It's an oblique reference to the Greek mythological figure Halcyon, I guess. May also refer to. It refers to a thing in that myth: the 7 days in winter when storms never occur. So, bright, sunny days with no storms. Imprisoned flame. Oh. Oh, I get it. It's like, oh! I'm looking closer at it. It's a butterfly that's been pinned in place. There's two red, like, tipped pins on it.
Oh.
See?
So there are.
The pinheads are just really hard to see against the background. Butterfly is stuck to the wall.
Pull out the needles.
Let's not touch it. Okay.
I think we should pull out the needles.
Hold the needles. it'll still have difficulty flying, considering that there's holes literally in its wings.
Yeah. I
Magic.
mean,
Bye.
so long,
Butterfly
day,
flew
Bowser.
away. Risen flame. On down. I never really actually did find that creation.
Oh well.
Oh well. What did I tell
Oh,
you? What the fuck
dear.
did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell you?
I don't think that us interacting with it changed anything, though.
Okay, so that is a person with a scribble over their face.
Oh, wow. And the scribble.
Like a 3D scribble, like it's a 2D scribble, but it exists in 3D space, sticking out a little bit from the face.
Yeah.
Butterfly flutters around. Let's observe it. Its wings look warm.
We should touch it.
Yeah, but maybe
You. Go.
catch. Caught the butterfly. So,
Now how do we get out?
yeah. I told you that this...
You weren't wrong. It looks almost like there's a snake on their face.
It actually does.
Jeez, it's like he's tracking you.
Not...
No? Maybe not?
I'm out.
Ollie outie. Now I think we have to take it up to the thing. The painting up.
I don't trust you. Eh? Well, the exclamation point version of that.
Ah!
Yeah, I guess that would be it. Alright. Something has caught everybody's attention. But I think it's time. I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. Something's caught people's attention. It's probably not good for our health and well-being. But what it is, we'll have to come back next time to see.
Wealth and hell-being.
I don't think there's anything that can be bad for hell beings. Except for, like, holy water. Or something. And last I knew, we don't have any of that. Unless, like, lighter fluid could be considered that. And even then, we're out of that. So, we may be somewhat SOL on that front. We have a warm butterfly, though.
Yeah, so come back next time to find out what happens.
How we battled evil with a warm butterfly. Huzzah!
Yep.
So keep an eye out for that coming soon. And until then, farewell.
See you guys next time.